Hey guys, welcome to episode 9 of Mare Nostrum. I am the Godless Gamer. One quick announcement slash reminder for anybody who hasn't heard yet. There will eventually become open slots in my party, so if you want to join our story and become one of our companions, you have to go to my community tab and respond to the post. The most recent post, I haven't made any posts since that post, so you have to kind of like fill out your application, so to speak. It's not really an application. All I really want from you is what you want your culture to be, what you want your build to be, and then maybe some backstory if you want to give me some backstory. If you give me no backstory, or if you give me nothing to work with, you're kind of forcing me to come up with my own backstory for you. So if you have a particular backstory or, role that you want to play in my crew, in the community section of my channel in that post, that's where you do all of that. So openings will eventually become available because my current companions, there's going to come a time where I'm going to create their own parties, they're going to be running their own parties, or maybe governing their own settlements, or becoming some of my vassals, which is going to create empty slots in my party for quartermasters, surgeons, so on and so forth. So if you're interested in joining the crew and joining the story, head over to the channel and respond to that post, please. I'm saying this reminder to anybody who's just joining the series for whatever reason. You're just joining, and you just didn't know that you can join. So go ahead and do that, guys. Let me get you caught up on what happened. Nothing really happened. I didn't move. We're still at war with the Southern Empire. The only thing I did was wait around in Zionica. I promised that I would try to get my wife pregnant, and she did get pregnant. See? So it happened. It took me like a week of in-game time waiting around in Zionica, so things were happening around the world. Like Onika Castle got taken, which was being run by my sister-in-law, but I didn't even want it anyway. When we got this castle, I kind of like poo-pooed it. I didn't really care about us having it, so us losing it isn't a big deal. I did deposit some men in the garrison here, so we're a little low on our party size. We're down to 129 out of 143. I did recruit some Imperials because I left some Imperial Nautes and some of my Aserai Baria in Zionica, because today I want to avoid being on land so much. We were on land so much last episode, and I think I can still do my part out on the ocean, fighting against the Southern Empire, and plus, I need to get over to Aserai territory so I can get more archers for Llewellyn's formation. I need more recruits to make Baria soldiers. So we'll come down to Sanala, and then we'll do our stuff. We'll do what we can on the sea. Now, I want to just save up as much influence as I can, because fighting on land is not something I want to be doing right now. Let the Aserai lords try to get conquest. That's totally fine. We won't start doing land stuff until I have enough influence to make my own army, because once I make my own army and I start attacking things, I can take things for the sake of me. I get the right of first conquest when I take a city, and it won't be left up to a vote. Therefore, the Aserai aren't expanding. Well, technically they are, because I'm a part of their faction. But I'll be getting the land, so when it comes time for me to declare my independence, everything that we're getting, we take from the Aserai when we declare our independence. So if we're getting conquest ourselves, that's what I want. I just don't have the numbers. My personal party still hasn't really increased yet. What's my party size? It's 143. It still hasn't moved. I haven't gotten any perks or anything that's increased it, and I haven't gotten any policies yet that have increased it. And we still have yet to get to tier 5, because once I get to tier 5, we'll get another 25 men. So let's just fight a bunch of sea battles. Let's just make a bunch of money. If we're back on the ocean, we're making more money because we're stealing ships and we're attacking convoys, which have trade goods and are really valuable. So let's just do our thing on the sea today. The series is called Mare Nostrum, so we need to be on the ocean. As you can tell, we're still using the mod that uses Total War music, and I'm sticking with it. I'll ignore pirates, unless I have nothing else to do. We want to focus on the Southern Empire. Let's check for the ores and the better rams. I have to be good about this every time we visit a new port. We got it. Llewellyn, I'm giving you the best ram. So we're going from this one, which is weight, 10%, ship hit points, 5%. This is reducing the weight, increasing the top speed, increasing the travel speed, It's just... Oh no, it's the same ship hit points. So there you go, Llewellyn. You have the best ram. I'm going to get that from my ship too. So now our travel speed will increase. Maybe only slightly, but still, it's an increase. We also want to check the new sheathing. Hell yeah. We're going to go from reinforced bronze sheathing, which is seaworthiness plus 10, weight 10%, ship hit points 10%, to seaworthiness plus 15, weight reduction, and then top speed at the expense of hit points. But that's okay. We haven't had a problem with ship hit points. I don't think we've ever dropped below, like, half of our ship's hit points, so... Hell yes. I have to give this to your ship, too, Llewellyn. To the Red Dragon. Hold on. Still don't have the light ores, which increase travel speed. Those aren't here, but we got. We got improvements. Still have yet to get a figurehead. I'm hoping we get a figurehead today. If we're fighting naval battles, we might get a figurehead. Because in my last campaign, the only way I got one was by fighting an actual navy, not a convoy, a navy at sea, and winning. That's how I got my last figurehead. We still have yet to get one. They provide nice bonuses to your ships. So now that we're on the ocean, maybe we'll get one today. So forgive me, Llewellyn, I did deposit a lot of your Aserai Baria in Sionica since I'm stepping away from it. If it does get attacked, that's priority number 1. We'll immediately head back. Ooh, we're getting some new music. Because we're in Aserai territory. It depends on where we are. I think last episode, I said it had to do with what my character's culture was. I don't think that's true. I think it matters where you are in the world and who you're fighting in battles. That determines the music that you get, or the songs that you get. Okay, so we're full up. These men need training, but the best training they can get is out on the ocean, because that's where we lose the fewest amount of men. We lose more men in land battles. Okay, let's set sail. I'm gonna check on Sionica. We have to get the Mason up to level 3. And then once that's done, probably gonna get the next level of walls. Let's at least get them to level 2, because Sionica... Like, walls are some of the most important parts of a settlement. They really help in terms of defense. Because it makes the walls higher, therefore the ladders, if the enemy has any, they have a higher wall to scale, which gives you... It makes it easier to kill the men, so... Yeah, walls are super freaking important, which is why I prioritize them after the construction building. Alright, let's zoom in. We have to stay zoomed in to see what's going on. The storm's in the way. It's just a light storm, though. And it's dispersing anyway. It looks like the Aserai are trying to take Onika Castle back. That's totally fine. Let them do that. Now, some of these battles might be, like, really easy, and I should probably just auto-resolve them, but I have to train up some of these new recruits, and they'll get better training if I do them manually. I didn't check I didn't check what he was carrying. Alright, he didn't give everything. He didn't give us anything in exchange for his freedom. Now, because a lot of the archers that I have, they're still rank 1, and they're not the Mariner archers yet, Llewellyn. So, I'm going to take your ship off the battlefield, because I don't think I need you. All of the troops at Tier 1 are infantry, and I want all of the infantry on my ship, so... You understand. I could possibly maybe get a ram. The wind is with me. I don't mind sinking the trade ships. I'll take half the men off the oars, that way more of them can use their ranged weapons. And you notice the second I did that, we got a bunch of kills. Ari, you're getting shit done, man. You got 7 mariner skills right there. Feel good to be on the ocean again. It's been a while. I mean, we did a couple of naval battles at the end of our last episode. Only 1 oarsman and 1 helmsman. I don't think you guys are going anywhere. Oh no, there was another guy sitting down. There was another oarsman. No deaths. I got 22 kills. Of course I did. Some sheep. And we got a ship that's fully upgraded. Nice. I'm not keeping it, but it should be worth money. Not a single death or wounded. Ari. Yep, you did. You got a perk. You do have a shield. JCav. Armed convoy. Ooh, they have a Laberna, but it's not... It doesn't have any upgrades. Alright, it's the best we've got so far. I, like, really, really want to fight... Oh, we took Onika Castle back. I'm probably gonna get given it. I like how they freak out when they're trapped. I suppose. We owned it before, I'll just own it again. But I'm not gonna invest any money in it or anything. And if I'm noticing that the Aserai are taking something that I do want, so let's just say, for example, they're taking Danustica or they're taking Vostrum, I'll give Onika Castle away to somebody. Or you know what, I can actually just do that now. Screw it. That way I'm not responsible for its defense or anything. I'm just gonna give it away. So this is an armed convoy, so it should be more lucrative. He has a huge nose. Wow, he actually doesn't have that much. He doesn't have... I might auto-resolve this one. He surrenders, he's just giving me everything. You're my prisoners now. That's a lot. Every single one of them, every single one, they're all my prisoner now. We're almost at our limit already. And I have to keep in mind that taking on prisoners does slow us down. And we didn't get any influence from that because we didn't fight a battle. I'm trying to get influence. Alright, at least we didn't get any of our men killed, and we got all the valuable stuff. This is an actual navy. This is what we want to go after. This is a mercenary, technically. He's not like one of the lords of the Southern Empire, but he's a military leader. He's not a traitor. Itaria? She has a... Or he has... Whatever it is. Sounds like a woman's name. She has a Laberna. This is just a mercenary. This is an actual lord. Or lady. I'm going after her. If we can catch her. Here we go. Oh. Got it. Yes.
Ahoy! Greetings to you.
Oh my god, look at her eyes. Is she like tweaking? Oh, she is tweaking, man. Alright, I'm gonna take your ship and you better have a figurehead. I want to frickin'... What kind of ships does she have? She has a Laberna and then a trade ship, so this is gonna be super easy. Again, I'm gonna keep your ship out of this, Llewellyn. I hope you're not mad about this, but... Let me give your formation some strength so I can actually put some high-quality troops on your ship, and your ship isn't manned by a bunch of scrubs. Green Ghost. Just admiring the stars. I'm playing a lot of Elite Dangerous in my free time, which is a huge, like, space game. They just recently added colonization in that game, so you can colonize, like, systems and stuff, and I've been doing that. It's kind of grindy, but it's so much fun. feels good to be out on the ocean again. I think I said that already, but it does feel good. Alright, I would prefer if they didn't sink this ship. Look at you, Ari. Every battle. Tyler. Alright, we'll board him now. I just wanted to thin him out. When I'm on my ship, I have 27 javelins. Even though there's unlimited ammo because of these, but it's cool that I have so many. And if I gave any of you that perk, any of you that are using throwing weapons, if I gave you that perk, you should have a lot of ammo too. So easy, man. This is where we need to be. We have to be out on the high seas. Ari got 2 kills. I'm being very greedy because I get a lot of kills in the beginning, but... Now she's not tweaking anymore. She's coming off. She's coming down now. You're my prisoner. Let's just take all the prisoners and we'll get rid of the least valuable ones. Please, did I get a figurehead? No! Oh, you can't upgrade ships that need repairs. Fine. Alright, maybe we did get one and I just don't know yet. We'll head back to a port because I have too many prisoners. And we're right next to one, so... Alright, fingers crossed. Please, did I get a figurehead? Nope. $161 influence. Check it out. What did we start the episode with? 88 or something? So we've effectively doubled our influence. Did we get all of our policies passed? Naval warden ships, that was one. Military Corone was the other one, and then Maritime Wheel Edict. Production in coastal settlement workshops and their bounded villages is increased by 25%. Full support. So it cost me 100. We almost have 1 million gold. So those are all the edicts that I wanted to pass. Every single influence that we get after this point, we're saving so we can build an army and take our next settlement. That's where all my next influence is going. No more policies. We got all the ones that we wanted. Damage to hulls of enemy ships dealt by the ballista. Extra ammo for the crew. More armor for low-tier troops. 40% damage dealt by crew to enemy sails. That one's a little bit too specific. And +5 armor for low-tier troops is... It's not good because I don't want them to be low-tier troops. We're trying to get them out of being low-tier troops as quickly as possible. So this benefit that they get is going to last for, what, 5 seconds of their career? This one's better. Tyler, you got a mariner. You do have a shield, so you're getting that. All right, let's find some more. Let's find some more naval battles to get involved in. Hopefully more like the one that we just fought. There's a million. A million on the nose, or maybe not quite on the nose. So we're millionaires. We're at day 514. This is an autosave. I don't know how long ago it saved, but 440 and we had 945, so we're still doing better than my last campaign, which makes me really happy. Because when I'm on my own, I guess I'm... Well, actually, when I'm on my own, I guess I'm making more mistakes because I don't care so much, because I'm not under a microscope, because people aren't watching. So I tend to be less efficient, so I'm more efficient when you guys are watching. Set sail. Alright, not bad. We're 2/3 of the way to tier 4, and we get another 25 men. I'm not expecting too many southern armies or lords to be out at sea, because their realm extends up north. They don't really have any reason to come down here unless they were invading the Aserai from sea. So, if anything, there are going to be a lot of land forces around here. But, I mean, we saw a couple of lords. We saw a couple of them. And we fought one of them, so they are out here. To sign a trade agreement with the Vlandians. Sure. And let's not forget, we are getting influence passively because of our, you know, some of our policies and all that. So we are slowly getting influence without me having to fight any battles. Alright, I really don't want to go after Corsairs. We've done that. They don't have any trade goods. They have some gear and stuff, but... Oh, and actually, sometimes they do have trade goods. There we go. This is an upgraded Laberna. Has a ram. Its sails aren't upgraded, but it does have shields. It looks like it has some sheathing already. Ooh. Look at that. His ship has a figurehead. I can deal with that. It looked scary, but we're not on the land. We have all mariner soldiers. I'm willing to bet that they have probably some mariners in their army, but it's not majority of mariners like ours is. And do they have a ballista? They don't have a ballista. We're about to get ourselves a figurehead. Yes. I would prefer they didn't unite. I would prefer to fight them individually. There we go. There's no escape, my friends. Even if they try to disembark, they won't have enough time. I think this is the first heavy ship.
We know you're an enemy, so do not think to take us unawares.
Unawares. He has 2 light ships, 1 medium ship, and 1 heavy ship, but I don't know how many of those he's going to bring into the battle. It doesn't matter, because we're going to absolutely destroy him. Just for the pure fact that we have our ballista, and he doesn't. So we'll see what we capture, what he brings into the battle. I think we're about to get our figurehead. I don't know what kind of bonus this one provides, the one that we're going to get from him. He's bringing 3 ships into the battle, his heavy ship, 1 of his light ships, and another light ship. Llewellyn, this time I am bringing you. I'll take on the heavy ship. You should be able to handle the other ones. We want to make sure only archers are on your ship, and we want to make sure only infantry are on mine. Because I'm doing the boarding actions, you're skirmishing. Alright, so our first heavy ship battle. Alright, let's get on the ballista from a little bit further out than I normally do. Let's start firing now. Buy as much time before they get close to us. Because once they're close to us, we lose our ballista advantage if they, you know, come up on my side or something. Hell yeah. Or we're going to delay this as long as possible. Llewellyn, you can handle yourself. I'm confident in your abilities. I took out their lord. This is not a position he wants to put his ship in. I doubt we're going to sink it. We'll ram this one. If I can get enough speed. Good ram, but we didn't sink it. That ship over there is an archer platform, so let's thin him out. Llewellyn, you just got hit. Did I accidentally run into you? Is that what happened? I'm sorry if that's what happened. Might have been some friendly fire right there. I apologize. He's a sitting duck for a ram, but I don't want to ram him. You're fine. Alright, let's board now. What's the name of it? Board Glorious Concord. That's the name of the ship. Stupid name. Sink that ship. Alright, let's capture that ship, man, so we can rename it. Or sell it. Oh, the sergeant just responded to me. Alright, Llewellyn, deal with that. Now, hopefully I don't jinx it by saying this, but you guys might have noticed that we no longer get those, like, lag spikes anymore during the naval battles. That has ceased to be a problem. So maybe it was a bug and they updated it. Oh! Maybe not. Come on, Llewellyn, what are you doing? Now, I'm not 100% sure we're actually going to take this ship, but we better. We better actually capture it. I'm not understanding why you're mutinous and you're not listening to my commands, Llewellyn, but... Oh, it's because you're dead. I forgot. It's because I hurt you and you're not technically commanding anymore. It's one of your underlings. Who's second in command in your formation? That's Tyler? I think Tyler's second in command, right? Alright, so that was... We don't know the kills or deaths or anything yet. 143 men is what we were up against. Now think about the battles that we were fighting on land with relative army sizes to us. Now look at the results of this. 4 deaths. Compared to 86. I got 74 kills. Vapor, you got 2 kills. Ari got 4, Bjorn 1, Jacav nothing. Llewellyn, you got 2 before I friendly fired you. Or I don't know what happened. I didn't hit you with the ballista. I think I just rammed your ship. You're my prisoner, dumbass, and your ship is mine, hopefully. Okay, I think I'm done. I won't be able to go through everything that everybody got, but everybody got something, like either through a hand-me-down. Ari, you got new armor. Even though your old armor was technically Aserai-themed, this new one is way better in, like, every respect. It's lighter and it's more protective, so you're gonna have to deal with that for a while. What else happened? I got a new sword. I have a new sword, a legendary Spatha, so my amazing sword got handed down. So now, Llewellyn, you have some good stuff. So everybody got something. And then I'm noticing there's an axe here that I didn't check. You just got a better one-handed axe, Bjorn. Alright, that's it. That was a lot of stuff. That was a lot of stuff. And we... Are you shitting me? We didn't get... I don't know if we got the figurehead either. That ship, if we had captured it, it had some upgrades. It would have been worth, like, 50 grand or something like that. I'm so pissed right now. I want to take it out on this fool.
Ahoy there!
I didn't check how much influence I have, but we should be over 100 again. We have 132. Two Eastern galleys and a Laberna, so 2 light ships and a medium ship. I'm seething on the inside right now because we didn't get that ship, but I'm keeping it to myself. So you're back on the helm, Llewellyn, at least from what I can tell. I think that's you on there. You're on the field, you're not wounded anymore. You're on the battlefield. Don't cut me off. Look how much bigger my ram is compared to Llewellyn's. I've got a way bigger ram than you, Llewellyn. you just tell me to move? Wow, did you see that guy fly back? That was... This new sword that I have is longer than my old one. That's the Lord, I think, right there. Right? Nope. Just leapt over. Just screw the bridges. Just jump over. One death. I still haven't made a huge mistake by accidentally executing somebody. Legionary padded. Masterwork Spath. I think I can give that to somebody. Yep, T-Nex. Vapor, you don't get any. You don't get any one-handed weapons. Okay, that seems to be it. Oh no, we have a better shield. For Tyler. And a better one for you, JCav. It's heavier, but it's better. It's got more HP. I like how this simple kite shield has the prefix Lord leads. It's a bunch of 2x4s stuck together. Those 2x4s are worthy of a lord, apparently. There we go. Of course, this battle we captured 2 ships, and we didn't capture the Laberna. We didn't capture the one that we wanted, but we did get 2 ships. Why are we not getting, like, the best ships of the fleets that we're attacking? What the hell? Let's go to Cassira, it's the closest. Almost 200 influence now. I think realistically we're going to want... They're trying to take Odrisa Castle. I think realistically we're going to want something like 500 influence before we get a big army together, because remember, it costs influence to summon everybody into the army, and then it costs influence to keep it together. So you need more than just enough to make the army to begin with. There's so many freaking Corsairs around here, man. Alright, my child was born. Let's find out if we just had a spare son or we just had a daughter. Good for you, wifey. This is a daughter. I have a daughter. Viria. I might change that. Oh, yeah. We'll name her after mom. Because that's what I do in CK3. My first son is named after me, or my heir is named after me, and then my daughter is named after their mom. So now I have 2 kids. My wife is 38. When I got her pregnant, I checked her age. She's 38 years old, so we're running low on time to have any more kids. I might try to get her pregnant one more time. 3 kids is fine. But now I have a daughter. Somebody wants the freedom of somebody? Sure, go ahead. I better have a frickin' figurehead. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have upgraded this one too. At least given it better sheathing to increase its top speed. What was the town that we did all those upgrades in? We did that in Sanala. Let's just head to Sanala. I didn't sell my prisoners. As you enter Kasira, one of your Aserai tribesmen approaches you. Many of his comrades are not used to the heat of the desert, he said. What? You're an Aserai. The desert is your home. Many of his comrades are not used to the heat of the desert. What the hell? What is wrong with them? They march after drinking wine through the evening, but are not careful to properly take water throughout the day. As the sun beats down on them, he has seen men collapse and die from such careless ignorance. Let the men celebrate, but move slowly in the morning, pausing to make sure that each man is drinking from his water skin. Party becomes disorganized. Increases reputation for being calculating and munificent. I'll do that. Your party got disorganized, whatever. Yeah, that was dumb of me. I completely disregarded my trade ship. Because I'm not bringing it into battle, so I don't really care about upgrading it. But if I do upgrade it, some of the upgrades allow me to increase my fleet speed on sea. So we'll go get it. Hopefully the upgrade's still there. I can't believe I didn't get a figurehead or the ship. It's garbage. I'm throwing... These are all fine. I don't have to touch a vigor, control, or endurance. It's up to one of these three. We'll do social. Minus 50% to night spotting range penalty on campaign mats, so I can spot people further out at night. Party leader, minus 3 to coastal movement speed penalty. Absolutely. And then I'll throw a focus point into that. Morale boost when ship rams enemy ship. Speed on campaign mat when against the wind. I've been running against the wind. Plus 20% to sail forces in missions. These are really good, so yeah, let's keep going down the shipmaster. Bjorn, you use a bow, so throwing weapons are irrelevant to you. So the Aserai took Odrisa Castle. There's the vote. They're going to give it to me, of course. Oh no, they're not. They still have yet to attack a coastal settlement. There's an army kind of hanging out around Poros, which is now available for me to own, and I want to own it now. It's part of Mare Nostrum. Whereas before it wasn't. So that's another city I need to capture. That might be the next logical one to take. Oh, this ship doesn't need quivers for... because I don't bring the ship into battle. It can carry more cargo if I give it this upgrade, so we'll do that. And then we'll give it the improved sheathing. And then we'll sell all this crap. As long as I'm not on land, I think I can afford to, because my party limit is 157 when I'm on the ocean, so... When I'm on the land, it's 143. We're not overmanned or undermanned or any of that. Let's go up this river. Let's raid some villages maybe now, because we have access to it now. Let's... I mean, technically we're sailing up an incline. So I don't envy the men for having to row up this this river. Did you see that? Oh, there's a lord on the ocean. Like our ship, like, kind of floats up. We're sailing over land. How did we not just ground right there? Alright, this is so good. I am so happy we can go up this river now. Check it out. These idiots are going to get themselves captured. He might get into the city before I can catch him, but not this lady. I can't click on him because he's too close to the... Alright, he got inside. Sucker.
Ahoy! We know you're an enemy, so do not think to take us unawares.
She only has a light ship. This is her only ship. What is this woman doing? Why are lords just so much weaker and dumb out on the ocean? It's like the second they go on the ocean, they're fresh meat. Like, nobody stands a chance. We have yet to come up against a serious threat on the ocean. Oh, this is a river battle. I don't need you. I don't mean that personally. Of course I need you, Llewellyn. I just don't need your ship. How is the sun... How are we getting God rays through the mountain? The sun's... This mountain is translucent, I guess. Oh, hey, Vapor, it's one of you. It's one of the characters I made you from. I'm gonna cut her head off. Why does she have yellow eyes? She's jaundiced. Oh my god, she got a javelin through the forehead. Oh my god. Why are we just spinning in circles? There's 10 influence. 1 death. What is that music? The music sounded like it was from Stardew Valley or something. My prisoner. Nothing impresses me. Maybe I could poke the bee's nest and try to attract a lord over here. I mean, let's raid some villages. I mean, we're out here. Let's go up this little rivulet. This village produces horses, and that sounds like good loot to me. Look at all the deserters and all the looters that are around here. I guess the Southern Empire's having some problems. This is a good way for us to get some of our men some experience, because we're just fighting militia. They're super easy. Super easy to kill. Yeah, Tyler, you're second command of the archers. Alright, there's like fence lines in the way, so... Yeah, I have 119 infantry and only 20 range. We gotta work on that. And we'll actually get some, you know, Total War battle music, because we don't get any of that on the ocean. Oh, I see you. Alright, the archers are hitting me, but they're pathetic, and I have really good armor now, so let them hit me. My archers can take care of themselves in melee. We're fighting militia. They're absolute garbage. Look, they're using, like, reaping hooks as weapons. Alright, let's attack now. Alright, well done, Ari. You continue to impress, my friend. Right in the eye. Did you see that? Dude, I love this. I love the game physics. I love it so much. This game is so tight. No deaths. I'd be embarrassed if there were any deaths. Oh, now that we're on land, we're over our... Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Alright, what kind of horses are we going to get in the loot? Probably Midlands Palfreys. Yep. We're plundering a decent amount of gold every tick. I'm not doing this for the money, but it's a higher number than normal. That means that this village hasn't... It's been spared from being raided in a super long time. I don't know, we're getting horses of all kinds. We're getting saddle horses, work horses, sumpter horses, Kentarian charger. That's the most valuable one. But it's a mix and match of a bunch of different horses. Pharaon. That's the guy I defeated at sea. Isn't that the guy with the heavy ship that we destroyed and we didn't take his ship? I'm kind of mad. I want to go after him. He better go out to sea. Nope, he's attacking deserters. How are we on food? 55 days. We have too much. The tribute your kingdom owed to Valandia is now complete. I didn't even realize that we were paying them tribute. What's another nearby town with some valuable trade goods? This is salt. This is clay. Flax. Another horse village. Let's go for that one. I can leave my ship there. It's fine. If he's too busy attacking looters, it's gonna tie him down and giving me the ability to catch him. 8 Imperial recruits, 8 infantrymen, 20 art. He has a lot of archers. Ranged is his strength here. And then there's the Vostrum Patrol, which has basically nothing. Yeah, let's take him out. Yeah, morons.
I don't know what we have to...
I know what I want to say. There are several things I want to say, but they'd be inappropriate to say. Oh, I'm curious, does he have his ship back? He has 1 ship in his fleet. Where is it? I can't see. It's cut off at the bottom. We definitely have the balance of power. It's just archers. I can deal with archers. We'll be fine. Please give me a nice open battlefield. Enough with the trees. Thank you. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, gotta put you guys in front, Llewellyn, because that's how we roll. I'll put them preemptively in shield wall formation, because we're gonna have a lot of missiles coming at us. I don't need to set up on a defensive position because I'm going to be the one that has to attack, so... I hope we get my favorite battle song. We haven't gotten it yet. We haven't heard my favorite battle song yet from Rome 1. I hope we get it. Nope, that's not it. It's good, though. That's a really pretty banner you have. Put it down. This is a new lance for me, or a new spear. After one of our battles, I equipped it, so I'm rocking a much better spear. They're all trying to get me. They're not attacking us, they're staying back. That's the Lord right there. I can ignore him. Dude, I'm so fast. Ouch. I don't think that's... Is that a generic soldier? Oh, no, that's a soldier that we hardly ever see. Isn't that an Imperial Bucellarii or something? Bucellarii? The Empire does have some horse archer troops that I never use, ever. cataphracts are nothing. Alright, we're down to half health. Let's get our cavalry behind them, preemptively. Somewhere where they can't get shot by their ranged. I love throwing weapons. It's just fire and forget, man. Throw it into a mob, throw it into a big blob, and odds are you're gonna do that. Let's get up on this elevated position right here. Oops. Nope, I saw you, Bjorn.
Soldiers! Make a shield wall! Soldiers! Move, man! Move! Move! Get moving!
Overshot that one. Oh.
Warriors! Forward!
Of course, there's a little patch of trees between us and them. I'm too lazy to just shift over. They're coming. Right, now's the time to position our very small cavalry formation.
Soldiers! Move out!
Let's get you guys back in line formation, because I'm not 100% sure that they can throw their jab. Oh, there's Vapor throwing his throwing knives. You're in the back of the formation, so I don't know how accurate you're gonna be. All right, our cavalry attack their ranged. Let's try to one-shot the Lord. We're not. That guy just got shot in the ass. I still have this this Britannian Fian champion. Holy crap. Only 2 deaths. I didn't look at the kills, I'm sorry. Alright, he's our prisoner for the 2nd time. Alright, these light archers become the Aserai Barriya, so I'll take that. A lot of stuff. We need to get back to somewhere and sell all of our stuff. After we raid this village here. Let's recruit before we... Oh, no, we don't need to do that. Alright, 80 or what? Almost 90? Almost 90 militia? I like how at the beginning of the episode I said we weren't going to be doing any land stuff, but here we are, doing land stuff. And that's fine, I'm not against it, it's just... we don't have all the advantages that we have on the ocean. Move back a little bit. Now this is an open battlefield I can get behind. Alright, so Ari. Ari and Llewellyn, side by side. And Ari gets the first first kill among my companions.
Forward! Out! Soldiers! Move!
What? Oops. I hope I didn't just kill that guy. He's been disarmed. Ooh, whoever just threw that axe got a kill. Oh my god, look at all the stuff that's coming at him. There you go. Ari, nice job. Ari 6, Bjorn 3, Jacob 1, Llewellyn 7. Wow, Llewellyn did better than Ari. I guess I wasn't paying attention up here. Looked like Ari was doing all the work. We are nearing the end, guys, where I haven't looked at OBS since I started recording. And that's a good sign, because that means I'm engaged, very engaged. But we are getting towards the end here. The Southern Empire is going to take Odrisa Castle back, and that's totally fine. We have 263 influence. Midlands Palfreys, Sumter Horse, Kintarian Charger, Saddle Work. And a couple of donkeys or mules. We've got 1.1 million golds in the bank so far. And that's not including all the stuff that we're about to sell. Sorry, villagers, but war is hell. 80 deserters? Wow, that's pretty intense. We're right next to my city, pretty much, so we'll go to Zionica. I haven't been good with this. I only checked it. I've only checked improved garrisons once. %79% done with the Masons. Let's queue up. We're queuing up the fortifications. There's no money in the reserve, so no wonder this construction project should have been done already, but there's no money in the reserve. How about we do 20,000? I'm still training using improved garrisons. We're still training up my garrison in Zionica. Yeah, get back in the city, coward. Or not. He's like, I want to go back inside. Well, too bad. You missed your chance. Why am I going in the wrong direction? I'm clicking right here. This is just an auto-resolve. Five deaths. You know I could have managed better than that if I did it manually, but... Let's give you another Mariner focus point. Okay, guys. We're gonna head back to it. We'll head back to Zionica. I want to end in Zionica because, again, maybe behind the scenes, between the episodes, I'll get my wife pregnant again. And that'll probably be the last time, because she's almost 40. She's 40. That means I'm 41, because I was a year older than her. Yep. Are we going to end this episode with another tournament? Because we did that last episode, too. As you pass through your lands, you see several of your Aserai veteran sailor casting envious eyes over the farmers in the fields. They are tired of wandering from place to place, they say, and hope to put down roots somewhere and start a family. Their contract of enlistment is not yet up, but it occurs to you that if they settled in your estates, it would be a boon to your local militia. What kind of troops are we losing? 3 Aserai veteran sailors will leave my party. No. $17 grand for all of my prisoners. This city can't afford all of my loot. We still have a ton more, but that's another 60 grand. So now we're 1.2 million. A royal destrier. I have to do it, guys. This is... That's the horse that I just gave myself. That was the one that we got at the end of our last episode. That was the same exact reward. Yeah, let's do it. My wife is taking part in this again. Oh, and so is our faction leader. Unkid is here. He's fighting Ari. Alright. Hey, Ari, you're Aserai. You're fighting your faction leader, your cultural leader. Can you beat him? We'll find out. Vapor, you're against Kanar. Llewellyn against my brother. Bjorn against Tyler. Jake Hav against a generic. Me against some random guy. T-Nex against... Wow. T-Nex, you have some stiff competition right there. Who won? Ari, you lost to Unkid. Llewellyn, you beat my brother. Tyler, you beat Bjorn. Jake Hav, you beat the generic person.
Come on!
Come on! Alright, T-Nex, you beat yours. Alright, T-Nex, you're on my team. My wife and Unkin are on the same team. Oh, wow, my wife came right after me. Oh, and then she turned around. Oh, and then she turned around again. Wifey, I know you don't want to hurt me. I'll help you, T-Nex. Your armor's looking pretty legit, T-Nex. You need a new helmet. Alright. Alright, Llewellyn. I'll kill the generic guy, or I'll just kill the random lord, and then I'll let you guys duke it out. You guys can have a ranged battle. Even though, T-Nex, you don't use ranged weapons. Oh. Okay. You don't use bows. Alright, Llewellyn, I'm sorry, man. I love you, but... dominance needs to be established. Now it's me and T-Nex. Wait! Oh yeah, that's because you advanced with me. I advanced you, T-Nex, so you're welcome. Even though Llewellyn took you out. We showed him. Alright, that might not be the last thing that I do. I think I'm going to head to just the closest town. So I can sell the rest of this. Neither of my... oh no, one of my brothers can take that. Okay. T-Nex, you just got a new horse. That's your reward for advancing so far. Bjorn refuses... Bjorn specifically told me he does not want to be mounted ever. And I will respect that. Yeah, let's head to Gelmaris. Let's head to Gelmaris. What's happening around the world? We're still attacking Odrisa Castle. They're taking it back again. T-Nex, you just leveled up. I don't need this many Midlands palfreys, but I'll sell some of them. Alright. That construction project should be done in Zionica. I'll start... oh no, we already queued it up. We queued it up. I don't have to touch it. But this is where we're going to end the episode. We'll wrap it up here. Back with my wifey so I can bang her again, and we can try to get her pregnant again. Now, I'm going to have to look this up. I'm not 100% sure what the age is where women stop giving birth, or stop having children. I still have yet to confirm that to myself. I'll look that up. But we'll try to get her pregnant one more time. The war is still ongoing. It's not like it ended in one episode. We contributed a bunch, because we weren't just attacking convoys. We were attacking legit armies. Like, every single battle that we fought, whether it was on sea or on land, were basically legit armies, except for when we raided the villages. Those were not full-strength armies. Alright. My wife is running this really well. We still have yet to defend Zionica. It's never been attacked. It's got 871 defenders, but that's because I'm in here. So without me being in here, 736 defenders. That's solid. That's enough defenders where I feel comfortable to continue stepping away from it. But now that the Southern Empire does have Onika Castle, they're not that far. They're just a hop, skip, and a jump from Sionica. So it's still being threatened, but we haven't had to defend it at all, so that's good. Alright, that's all I can recruit for now. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Again, I'm going to say this. If you want to become a companion in the future, head over to my community tab and respond to that post, please. I know I sound like I'm beating a dead horse here, but I've only gotten one response on that post, so when it comes time for me to start creating new companions, I'm going to need like a source of companions to draw from. So if you're listening, and if you even just have a passing interest in joining our story or becoming a member of my crew, just submit your application there, please. I know I made a big stink about not creating any companions, but we are doing really, really well, and we're starting to take settlements now, and slots are going to open up sooner than you think. So I would appreciate if you guys did that. I would also appreciate if you enjoyed this video to hit that like button down below. Leave your comments down below as well. Let me know how much you enjoyed this one. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We're creeping up on, what is it, 2840? We're almost up to 2,840 subscribers, so we're closing in on 2,900. So if you want to help me get there and you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Episode 10 will be coming at you soon, lords and ladies, but until then, have a good one, guys.